Hey, this is Brian Wright with BrianWright732.com, and I'm here to talk about bubbles. Yes, bubbles, not the ones that we make out of soapy type deal that my son likes to blow and then pop and then play with. What I'm talking about is the real bubbles that we're dealing with in our current economy. There's always some kind of bubble. You've had, tech stock bubbles. You had the real estate bubble. We're looking at a student loan bubble right now. Plus, you're looking at entrepreneurial investment bubble. You've got all these people dumping tons of money into tech ideas because everybody wants to make $1 million really fast. So what am I talking about? What I'm talking about is how do we avoid getting caught in these bubbles, in these market shifts, and all these different things that constantly go on. Now, if you do two things and you do them well, you'll be able to ride whatever the hell's going on, and you'll be able to create a stable platform that you can create your life off of. And that is one, you have to truly know yourself. You have to know who you are, and you have to be the best you possible. If you're being the best you possible, you most likely will be selling yourself, which is an authentic, real product, if you truly grasp yourself and you've created an understanding of how the marketplace can benefit from you. Now, the next part about this is creating real connections with real people. We can talk about the online world and how it's exploding all we want, but it's the people that are using whatever medium they've got. I don't care if it's direct mail, if it's using the phone, if it's, person to person, if it's online, if it's through Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, the people that are creating real connections where you're actually communicating with individuals, where you're not just putting information out there and hoping people come in, but you're actually getting to know people and creating a value for a relationship, making people feel needed and missed and wanted, and also doing the same for yourself. So people are, you're interacting. If you have those two things, you should be able to figure out how to make a living for the remainder of your days. Not just a living, but a living that's going to provide you with all the things that you want out of life. And I'm not just talking about generating money, but again, we all have things we aspire to be. It's not all about bling bling, watches and cars. It's about, having, a stable platform that we can develop a family maybe. That's kind of an important thing. We are humans. We're social people. We like to have strong connections. So it's developing real relationships with people, developing a better sense of family, of understanding, of having a place to live, having a vehicle to get around, being able to spend our time the way we want to spend our time, and having enough money to support that in a way that minimizes the daily stress of, those numbers. Do I have enough of them to support all this? So knowing yourself is extremely important so that you end up getting involved in things that are going to bring you the satisfaction and the happiness you need to stay motivated and stay on the path. Then translating that for your customer. I talk about this a lot. Communication is everything. That's what all marketing is. It's communicating for a business or as a business to your customer, letting them understand that you care about them, that your product or service is good for them, and giving them, the motivation and the reason to come in and whatever. So developing real relationships. Now, when I say real relationship, it's not always a handshake relationship. You don't always have to go out in the world and grab somebody. Those are the best. Those are the easiest. The ones where you literally can stand with someone and communicate and develop something. That's great. Now, online, totally have that opportunity as well. So someone puts a comment on Facebook, respond to it. Reaching out to people in all the different facets of your social media on a personal level will create real relationships. Respond to the Instagram, the YouTube, the Facebook, whatever comments. Send somebody a Snapchat video personalized from you saying thank you or something funny or whatever, but just connecting. Twitter's great with that. That's probably the one platform where you see people of all walks of life communicating with each other, sending each other messages, tagging each other and whatnot. So there's a lot of opportunities to create real connections. Don't just sit there and create content, create information, create products and services and expect everyone to come to you. Create these things and then go out into the world, create solid connections and bring those people into your world and keep expanding your own personal bubbles so that they don't pop and your whole world crashes down on you like all these artificial financial situations we've seen. So main message of the day is know yourself. Know who you are so that you can understand what your true value is in the marketplace. And then once you do that, create real relationships with real people, not just producing content, not just creating an artificial connection, meaning don't just dump stuff out on the web and watch your likes and read your comments. Actually interact with people so that you get a conversational relationship. Go out into the world and don't just go and do the things you do in your day in your own little headspace, but actually interact with people, remember people's names, shake hands, exchange business cards, exchange phone numbers, grow your circle, get as many people into your world as you possibly can. And then one final note on that one is, if you really want to be successful and you want to find happiness, you have to interact with people that are finding the success that you want, or at least are striving for the same kind of success that you're looking for, and you're looking for more like people. So if you find yourself surrounded by a bunch of people that are not in the direction of which you want your life to go, you're probably going to have to shake them off. It doesn't matter if you've known them your whole life and you have these real friendships. These are things that are holding you back and weighing you down, because the things that are around us tend to be what we are. So if you want to collect people and things that are going to further your cause, not just waste your time and money. All right, so that's the message of the day. Be yourself, meet people. That's how you survive. Social beings, humans, we like groups. So create groups and tribes and around your ideas, your products, and your services. Very simple, but something that we don't think about a lot because we're too busy in the minutia of what we do. Forget the minutia sometimes. Start making connections. You'll realize it's a very big world that we live in. All right, have a good day.